Sound check crew. If you're watching this, then you are watching. Big up to all the early arrivals. You're watching the VOD. If you're tuning in this early, appreciate you. I will be up live in just a minute. What's up, Froggy? Just getting things going here. I'm gonna come in with the avatar as per the usual. What up? Let's go into here actually. Does the audio sound okay? Is that staticky? Looks and sounds good. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I am working on my spam. Got to spam out to all of the socials. Got it. Okay. Perfect. It has been a week, let me tell you, since the last week we were on. All the things happening. And Serato, yeah, we're gonna be talking about Serato for show. Yo, this shit is hilarious. Hold on, let me see this real quick. You guys check this out. This this is pretty good while I'm getting everything ready. Last Saturday, this past Saturday, in the Zoom room, Poppy T dressed as me. When I say me, she dresses my avatar. You see this? Freaking hilarious. That was so good, right? I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice until like she said, "Hey, can you turn on your avatar for me?" And then I realized what was going on. That's so good. Isn't that great, Zeki? I was hella weak. Did y'all watch my video? I posted a long form video to YouTube. That doesn't happen very often. I like posting instructional videos for Record Box DJ performance mode. Pick up to all the early arrivals, everyone filing in. Hope you're doing well. Chime into the chat. Big up to Goat Stew. Appreciate the follow. Marketing Porpoises giving us a shout out earlier. Thank you so much. I am still getting safe. Just home recently. I wanted to play video games with my friends for a little bit. If you guys are okay with that. Sir Round, what up? I will break out of my avatar in a second. And you guys can check the ugly mug. Dude, I put like at least twice as much short form content out on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube over the last week. The gig was great. The A's taking an L. The A's lost the whole series. They lost again today too. Is rough. But Sacramento, you know, we love our sports, so we'll take it any way we can. Having MLB in Sacramento, as much of a meme as people like to make it out to be, I'm fucking stoked. I'm super stoked. Rev Funk in the building. They're filing in. I see y'all. Fader's probably in game. Let's see if we can summon him. I'll turn off my my cartoon for y'all. There we go. What up, y'all? Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're doing the Ultra Music Festival watch party before Inside the Ride on Saturday. And it was Deadmau5 back to back with Pendulum. And I don't know if y'all saw any of the clips. In fact, I should probably look some up right now. But Deadmau5 was full on trolling his Ultra sets this year. Did you guys catch any of that? You watched it all? It was so funny. So Deadmau5 in his Deadmau5 set where he was playing like stuff that you would normally hear from Deadmau5, he he trolled multiple times during that set. And then when he did his back to back with Pendulum, does anybody have like a greatest hits of that they can share in the chat? It was so funny. He was triggering Badadon every like throughout the mix. He would just trigger the Badadon over the top of whatever was playing. I think I think that if we were to interview Deadmau5, he's chimed in during this one of these shows before. I don't know if you guys were here for that. Because he's very active on Twitch. So he might pop in tonight. That'd be hilarious. Rev Funk with the 420. Thank you. You're the man. Appreciate that. That helps a lot right now. Trust me. This is the slow season for the shop. And every little bit counts. Appreciate it. But no, Deadmau5, I feel like this is coming from. Do you guys remember the reel that has been going around for at least the last 6 months, where he talks about how everybody at these giant festivals uses pre-recorded sets? We watched it here as well. Do y'all remember that when he was that? You guys have to have seen that clip. All good. I feel like this is a response to that. Does that make sense? Like, this is him like making sure that you know that his set was not pre-recorded. He put he wanted to put like a raw human element into it to like make it be very clear that this set was not like a pre-recorded set. I found some search results. Let me do this actually first. I had Marvel Rivals running in the background, and so you could hear the game noise. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at this one right here. This is pretty. Let's see what we got.
Fuck, how do I James hype my way out of this one? Hang on. It's real DJing. I'm just saying. Fuck, how do I James hype my way out of this one? Hang on.
How do I James hype my way out of this one?
It's real DJing. I'm just saying.
Evan, I totally agree, but I think for me, I don't care. Like the pre-programmed and pre-planned, you got an hour on the world stage. You're at Ultra Music Festival in front of tens of thousands of people. You got 1 hour to rock. A band, like if a band was performing live, they would have a set list, right? They would have a set list of like what they were going to play. So like a DJ having a set list, especially if they're a DJ who's playing a lot of original material, them having a set list of like what they're planning on playing and like the order they're going to play it, I don't have a problem with that, honestly. But having the whole thing running on a deck and then, you know, miming the whole thing, that's some bullshit. Let's see what this is about here. This is a little bit longer, I guess.
Older, not wiser.
What is going on right now? Okay, hold on. Let's see here. This is just somebody's video. Okay, I don't care. Bro, this is him at Ultra, dude. Is this the full set? This is the full set from Pendulum too. If we had the time, I'm telling you, y'all. It's always that guy. Creed, you coming in? He said 49.8% of BSOD.
That's what I'm talking about.
I will say though, like it's not a bunch of like cheese dick stuff. Like even when his drum and bass set, he played some good shit. Like this is wicked. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, the blue screen of death stuff is amazing.
What up, Kev? tight.
He looks cool. I like the jacket and the hat. I like it.
But did he put the hat on?
There we go. Deadmau 5.
The Cube tour, yeah, that was pretty crazy stuff. I saw some like YouTube videos on the backstage of that.
I got to see him a couple times on that tour, or when he had that rig.
Right.
And see, for that stuff, he had to have it like pre-programmed.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
of all the lighting. So like, you know,
it was like it was like Ableton mixing too, right? He was like doing like kind of like a stem mix sort of thing.
Right, and like changing scenes. The
Yep.
scenes would go and yeah, exactly. But it was pretty planned out because again,
It has
of
to
the
be.
visuals.
It has to
Yeah.
be. That's
Absolutely.
Like
That's the whole point of the show, right? You
right.
know?
It's theater at that point, and so
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
rehearse. You're gonna get it right. You're gonna, you know what I mean?
You have to perform it though,
Right.
like you know.
Right.
It's still.
It's
has
it's still a performance art. Yes, exactly right. Can't chain smoke cigarettes in a fucking mouse head.
No, but he will. I've seen him.
You see smoke coming out of the mouth
He just does it like under the.
under the hood.
Yeah, I got to see him at what was Mighty back then in San Francisco. It was a very small venue. This is before he was super mega big, and he's smoking under the booth, and I literally thought the mixer was on fire. Like I thought the machinery was like
And it's him chain smoking.
and it was him smoking, but I was like, oh my god, everything's like there's smoke, like the equipment. Like I was all worried, and then he comes up with a cigarette, and I go, oh, okay. But I was like, danger, danger.
Let's look at him with Ryan Gosling. I mean Rob Swire. So angry. That's sick, Evan. Yeah, hey, hold on. We're 49 seconds into the video, and Dead Mouse is already lighting up a smoke. You don't need a fog machine when Dead Mouse is spinning drum and bass.
Nope. Remember how good it felt to like smoke a cigarette while you were DJing, Billy?
Yeah,
it was kind of cool. I mean, living is better, but like,
I never was a fan of the cigarette hanging out of my mouth though, because the smoke gets in my eyes and everything, and like
same.
Yeah. And like you cannot come up for air, like it's going up in your nose, and it's like I need some regular air for a second here.
My eyes are watering
Yeah,
because of the tracks.
You know the sound engineer hates him right now too, getting all the ash all over the fucking mixer. He's like melting like little plastic melt marks in the fucking CDJ. What a wild track.
Hands up, hands up, hands up! 1, 2!
You're Rob Swire. Wonder where the if the Pendulum live set is anywhere online right now. Somebody find it if you can. Pendulum live at UMF 2025. he was rocking a fucking keytar on the stage while he was singing his vocals.
Oh, they finally did that. Okay, good. The last time they did a live thing, I saw them at Ultra, but it was like 20, however many years ago.
It was sick.
Like 14 years ago, maybe 15.
Tight. Holy shit.
Show go see.
Yo, I gotta get a show go see. I got a picture. Actually, let me put it up on Dropbox right now. Thanks for reminding me, bro. I got to meet up with Show Go See today. Let me do it right now. Hang on. Open Dropbox. Yes. Check this out, y'all. There it is. All right. Let's do this. I want to show this to y'all real quick. Hey, yeah, there it is. So, mad love to show go see. Obviously showing huge support by throwing a 10-pack out to the fucking crew right now. Mad love, homie. I met up with show go see today. We went and we got food at a place called Grand Zella's in Williams, California.
Oh yeah, I know what that is.
About an hour north of the shop. Shogo C is now the proud owner of a brand new DJing S11, courtesy of Sacramento Tech Exchange! !STE in the chat, if you will. And I'm super, super proud of him for all of his accomplishments in streaming over the last, year, basically. He's been working on it now. And he's been doing a great job. And we had a really good conversation today. I really love having heart-to-hearts with this guy. He's a good person. And so we had to sit down and had a lunch at this really cool spot. I got a meatball sandwich. We actually both got the special, the meatball sandwich. And I got the potato salad. And this place is also like a full-on delicatessen, like a big one, right? And so everything was homemade and like from scratch and super delicious, and I loved it. And after we were done eating, we toured. Shit, I gotta upload that too. We toured the deli, right? Oh my god, let me upload that. I forgot. I forgot I made that video.
That's also the city with the original Buckhorn Grill, by the way. So
No way, is it?
yeah, that's a restaurant, like a steakhouse restaurant. I've eaten there. It's
Hell yeah.
amazing.
Let me see. It's let's go back to here. Oh yes, here we go. Okay, perfect. So this is in the deli. They had these like this brand of shit, and I will send you that pic. Yes. So this is their line of shit. You're gonna have to hear it on the stream, Corinne. Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
Yep. All right, we got good shit, bullshit, special shit, badass shit, no shit, ah shit.
Look at this one.
Dip shit, and the ass blaster hot sauce. Amazing. So yeah,
Nice.
big up Shogo C. I will absolutely send you that picture right now, homie. Let's do that actually. I'm sending both of those things right now. Perfect. And mad love to the homie. Big supporter of this channel and of the shop, and just a good dude all around. So make sure you're following Shogo C. And looks like we got a fucking hype train going too. Level 3, 76%. Thank you so much. All right, let's figure out what's going on with Fader, because I wanted to show you something. Let me see.
Hard to talk proper shit about Serato without Fader here too.
I know.
So,
He is playing a game right now. You want to spectate him? Let's see.
stream together or whatever.
He's not streaming,
Oh,
but I can tap into his game and watch him play.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. There he goes. He's playing Penny Parker right now in Marvel Rivals. I have the game muted. He's doing the damn thing. Hold on, let me unmute the game. There it is.
I'm counting on you, friends. Mine's in place.
Oh, Penny versus Penny. 1v1ing it. I got a hype chest. Oh shit. You got a her mind emote.
Okay, quit showing off, Star-Lord. This is gonna hurt.
Thank you so much for the hype train, love y'all.
Pick up your chest.
We're watching Fader right now. He's right at the end. Oh, he just died. No.
No. No.
How's Mama Ross doing? Let's see. This is Mama Ross. He's playing with magic. They're almost there. They just might win. Oh, looking good. Back to Fader. Fader's popping his ultimate. Killing fools. They gotta get that spider machine up to the end of that ramp right there. It's almost there.
Armed and dangerous.
They're at overtime. This is it. Oh, they gotta do it. Oh no, he got jeffed. This is not good for him. Oh. No.
No, bogus.
Wait. Oh, they got two on the point. They won. They won it. No, did they win? Did they win? No, they lost. They lost.
Lame.
Wait, did he win? I don't even know what team was he on. I thought he was on the blue team. Hey, this isn't Jungle Music. What a bitchy. He knows better. Let's see if Fader comes in the room now. Or if he's probably gonna start another game. He don't want to hang out with us. He wants to play video games.
What? How dare he?
What a dick.
He's such a dick. Fuck that guy. We're the best. Why wouldn't he want to hang out with us?
All right.
He sucks.
He'll be in. All right. Let's see here. Let's do this first. Okay. I need to get my notes in order here. Oh, by the way, you guys, I made a video, a long form video on Rekordbox and Rekordbox's integration with Apple Music. And so if y'all want to do me a favor and bump it in the algorithm by leaving a like, this is a shameless request that you visit that link right there and leave a like on the video for me. That would be awesome. You don't have to, but you can. We're going to be talking about Serato being sold. Let's see here. Okay. And before we do, though, I wanted to watch something from our guy Deep, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see here. I'm going to have you, it's easier for me to just share it the normal way. So I'm going to have you watch on the channel, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right. This is a video that was posted by Deep. Any of you who ever watched Deep during the Junglist News Round here on Twitch, have a look at this. This is pretty good. Let's have a look.
2 years before my 50th birthday, I started live streaming on a platform most of my friends thought I was crazy to use. This is either a midlife crisis or the best decision I've ever made.
Zeki, so far,
Either
no.
way, I'm going to be documenting all of it right here on my YouTube channel. A couple of years ago, during lockdown, I discovered this amazing, brilliant community on Twitch. I started streaming, I made really good friends, and I rediscovered a part of me I hadn't felt since my 20s. Then lockdown ended, life happened, work got louder, and the creative part of me got quieter. But after 2 years of kind of living aimlessly, I cracked, and I hit the...
Is it working okay for you guys? Everything streaming okay for you guys? Benji says he's having connection issues. Benji pulling a noob thing?
It's working good for me.
Okay, sounds good here. All right, Benji, stop making me freak out like you've never streamed before. All right.
Part of me got quieter. But after 2 years of kind of living aimlessly, I cracked and I hit the go live button. But this time something's different. I started reading up on a guy called David Deutsch and his ideas around the fun criterion. It's simple but very, very powerful. It goes like this: if what you're doing feels deeply engaging and genuinely fun, you're probably doing the right thing. So I asked myself, what do I love doing that makes me lose track of time? What would I do even if no one was watching? What would I do even if I didn't get paid or I didn't get praise? And the answer kept on pointing back to one thing over and over again. It was live streaming.
Tight.
Making fun of the news, ad-libbing live with the chat. That's when I'm most myself. And if David Deutsch is right, this isn't a distraction, it's a signal. So I'm live streaming on the X platform, formerly Twitter, every Monday to Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific. And this channel here, this YouTube series, is my effort to document it all. I'll probably share tips, tricks, hacks, stuff that other people can use, but it's not really meant to be used wholesale. You've got to find the thing that's interesting to you. And if some of this stuff can be used towards it, then great. Take what you think works for you and apply it to what you find fun and engaging. So a quick note on the platform I'm using. A lot of friends raised eyebrows about me using X. Some of them actively persuaded me not to use it.
Let's talk about us. I still watch his streams.
Why X? Haven't you seen what Elon Musk has done? Now, I'll share my thoughts on Elon Musk in a later video, but what I'll say about X is it's the most open, chaotic platform that I've ever used, and I think it's where news lives. So I'm making a bet that live streaming on X will be where it's at, and maybe I'll be one of those streamers that help shape it from the ground up. Now, a quick note about my age, and if you're around my...
He has a good point. People ask him, including me, why doesn't he do this on Twitch? Because he's already got people that love him here. And
Yeah.
he makes a good point. He's got people that love him here that expect him to do the Junglist news round, but he's trying to do something that feels a little bit more whole to him. And so the Junglist news round, as awesome as it was, it's not completely him. And so what he really loves to do is to take a piss on the news, right? And he's saying in this video that he feels that X is where the news happens. And I can't say that I disagree in a lot of ways.
Streaming on X will be where it's at. And maybe I'll be one of those streamers say persuaded me not to use it. Why X? Haven't you seen what Elon Musk has done? Now, I'll share my thoughts on Elon Musk in a later video, but what I'll say about X is it's the most open, chaotic platform that I've ever used, and I think it's where news lives. So I'm making a bet that live streaming on X will be where it's at, and maybe I'll be one of those streamers that help shape it from the ground up. Now, a quick note about my age, and if you're around my age, you may be able to relate to this. I've spent years building a career, playing it safe, doing the right thing, as it were. But turning 50 changes you, man. You kind of start measuring things differently. You start to ask yourself, if I'm not having fun, why the hell am I doing this? So this isn't just a project, it's a refusal to live my life half asleep. So subscribe to me if you want to see what happens when somebody stops waiting for permission and just begins. In the next video, I'll show you where I started, which was about 30 days ago, and where I've gotten to now. Until then though, I hope you find your fun and follow it.
Love it. Good shit. Make sure you're following Deep on X and on YouTube. Let me post a link to that video so y'all can give it a like and everything else as well. Leave a comment on there. Let them know that you're there, right?
That the ominous bell tone. It sounds like the end for 50, I guess. In the background, his little his white noise
Right.
background.
The
It's like a
bokeh
tolling.
effect.
Yeah, it's like a tolling bell.
Let's see. I'm gonna leave a comment right now.
He's gonna make me fucking get my Twitter account back up and running. I'm so annoyed, but I love him that much. I definitely want to watch it live. So, fucker.
Perfect. Okay.
I used to have a thing on my laptop when I DJ that said "Gangstas don't Twitter." Like, so
Tight.
I've never been.
I
It's
so
it's not even an Elon thing. It's just like a never me never with that specific platform.
I signed up for Twitter in like day one. Like I have at Billy Lane,
Right.
which is like impossible for most platforms unless I get there fucking super early.
Right.
But I noticed this is like when I was still, I think it was like Friendster, MySpace, Facebook, like somewhere in the middle there. And I remember that there was less engagement. Hang on, let me fix this real quick. Okay. I remember that there was less engagement for the things that I was posting on Twitter. And so eventually I stopped using Twitter. But I did not take into account the international reach that it potentially had because I was more interested in promoting local events and was in my little bubble here, you know what I mean? And didn't really think about the rest of the world. In fact, I never even considered most of the world until like much later, honestly.
Right.
Because I was so focused on just doing things here in town at that point. And so I didn't really give Twitter the time that it deserved. And now, like, I'm definitely not going there unless I'm watching Deep. It's pretty much it. My
Yeah.
feed is all Deep posts. Like, it's just like, oh, you like watching this guy? We'll give you all of this guy in your feed. Perfect. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
All right. Let me give Fader shit real quick. Let me see if he's
Oh
what's
yeah.
going on.
Bust his balls.
Right?
I do like the way that he says Elon though. What does he say? He makes his name sound snazzy. He makes it sound like, ah, your balls, your balls. I'm talking to you about your balls.
I'm talking about your balls. There's
Bring your
Fader.
balls on here. Get on Zoom.
He's too cool for us. He wants to play Marvel Rivals. We saw you lose. We watched your Penny Parker 1v1.
Yeah, we watch you, loser.
We were talking shit.
Hella shit.
Yep. All right, let's watch some sizzle here. Let's see. Fader gave me some good ones this week, actually. Yeah, wow. Okay, let's see here. This one is amazing. This one's amazing. I'll just leave it there. Get ready. Get ready. You're not ready. I feel
No.
this. I feel this.
No. As somebody who might murder someone when I can hear them eating, this whole thing is not.
so good.
It's not my scene at all.
Yeah,
It's not my thing.
That's the best part. All right, let's see. Oh, I got another one here. Fader, you just dropped some gold this weekend. All right, what was this one? Oh, yeah. Okay. What is this? Oh, I see. Hilarious. All right, y'all. Not ready. Too hot for Twitch, son.
The acorn. What's going on here?
The petting on the side, though. Hot sacks, baby. Horrible.
Eggs are too expensive right now to be violating them.
That's not violating. I'm with it.
It's hot tender loving.
I'm into it. Yeah. Let's see here. I sent you one too. Where's it at? Oh, this one. A love poem to Pitbull.
suits me. I might drink a little more than I should tonight. But it's the only way I might muster something like courage, so douse me in Dutch. Make me brave enough to say everything I could barely catch my breath for sober. Consider this, me living in the moment. Because for all we know, we might not get tomorrow. So tonight, I'd like to write you into endless poems. Devote 100 lines each to your smile, your machismo, your eyes. And then 100 lines more once you pop those little shades off and I can see what they actually look like. Take me stateside. We can stand in the center of Times Square, tipsy with giddiness. Turn ourselves pink and green and orange as we drink in the lights. And like everything else I love, I can take a picture of you.
What the fuck is this,
with a
dude?
Kodak, if that would make you happy.
Stupid.
And if what you say is true, that I know you want me. As much as you know I want you, won't ya? Then let's just sack the rest of it off. We can rename our heart compass and we will never get lost. We can follow the footsteps you've left all over the world. Give them some company. Tie a little bouquet under their arch and make me Mrs. Worldwide.
Stupid. All right. I've had enough. Okay, let's see. What else we got here?
Poetry slam, you know, like.
I get it. I get it. It's amazing. It is amazing.
Bullshit. It's hilarious.
Okay, let's see here. What is this? Oh yeah, okay. I wanted to watch. Did you guys hear about what happened to let's see. Where's the thing at? Okay. Check this out. Around 2 a.m. on March 30th, undercover cop grabbed Frankie Bones. We all know Frankie Bones, right? Grabbed Frankie Bones during his set, throwing him into a wall. No announcement, no badges, no attempt at a peaceful resolution. At the same time, 10 armed Newark police officers stormed in with guns drawn on ravers. This was, wow, this was not law enforcement. This was intimidation and brutality. Frankie Bones getting fucking slammed. Deep, what up, man? We were just watching your video. Fucking crazy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's wild.
Hours earlier, around 12:30, they came to check for trespassing. 8 cars and a dozen officers with shotguns. We met with them at our gate with our SORA licensed security and rental agreement with the venue owner, answered any questions they had. It was clear they were trying to intimidate us, but had no legal reason to enter the space since it was private property and we were not there. Wait, it was private property and we were not, there was no crime. Okay, whatever. We were not trespassing. Okay. And after this, they left. More video.
The equipment.
Right.
Whoa, the speakers. No.
It is not clear why. They didn't ask us to stop the music. They didn't show badges. The undercover police went directly to the DJ, grabbed him, throwing him against the wall. No explanation or de-escalation. We believe they may have snuck through the storage yard to get in. No announcement and no warning. 2 were arrested and later released. Hundreds were left traumatized. This was not about safety. This was about intimidation. They chose force over communication. They targeted a peaceful, organized event. That's crazy.
Dude, that's so horrible.
Were they trying to deport his ass, right? They want to silence us. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, right.
More information coming soon. Okay. Maybe they're just mad he was playing Nas because that track's like 20 years old. Just kidding.
You can't deport techno. It's from Detroit. That's wild. That's fucking wild, dude. All right. Let's get to the main subject because I'm kind of tired. I want to eat. It's going to be another quick one. So let's do it.
Did you bring your snacks home?
Yeah. You want to see him?
Yeah.
So-
I'm not even low-key jealous. I'm extremely jealous.
So, do you guys remember last week, Fader was telling his story about how he was moving into his new home. Congratulations again, by the way.
Thank you.
And he was checking his mail. I'm probably butchering this. And he received a order catalog for a company that is from his hometown in Wisconsin. And the company is called the Swiss Colony.
Yeah.
And I said on the stream, if anybody wants to order me anything from the Swiss Colony, feel free to send it to the shop. This motherfucker sent something to the shop.
Nice.
So here's the box right here. Oh, I'm not going to disappear. Here we go. From the Swiss Colony. And then look at all the goods. Hold on. Before I show you the goods, here's the nutritional facts. We just toss that out.
Yeah, throw that away. Okay,
Whatever.
I was gonna say, don't read that.
And then look at this. Wait. Look. Oh. All right. Let me. Let's just unhide myself. Give me a second here.
It's shit in the middle. That's what I'm about.
Let's see here. Where's it at?
It's the meat and the cheese, baby.
Yeah, buddy. There we go. Check it out. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
The
that
meats-
summer sausage right there.
the
That's
s-
my jam.
the summer
dude.
sausage.
That's so good.
I got a sharp knife and a cutting board to my right.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to go.
You ready to make some charcuterie?
Yes, I'm gonna charcuterie all over this fucking place.
I've got a rat-shaped charcuterie knife. A rat. Like, I also have rat earrings too,
Tight.
because I'm weird.
I threw my white balance off. Look, I'm all blue now. It'll change. All right, sick. Hell yeah. Thank you, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Oh, I got 2 new baby rats, and their names are Squeaker Louie after Speaker Louie,
Tight.
and Skibbity. I named one of them
Oh,
Skibbity.
Oh, cute.
Sorry,
After the jungle
Listeners.
MC, not the toilet. All right.
Yes, exactly.
Let's see here. Okay. What is this one? That's that. Okay. And then there's that, and then that, and then that. Got it. Okay. All right. So let's start with this the video from our hero in DJing influence land. That is the one and only Mojax. He has a quick video basically giving us the gist on Serato being sold. This is wild. We were speculating on this when it was rumored that Alpha Theta was going to be buying Serato, and that ended up not going through because of the antitrust that was in place. And they basically, was it New Zealand or wherever the hell they're from, deemed that it was be too much of a monopoly if Alpha Theta bought Serato. And so at that point, like most of us, I thought that was the end of it, right? But apparently the folks at Serato, the creators of Serato, they're ready to call it a day. 25 years in, they're basically ready to hang up their hats and do something else or retire on a boat or whatever the hell you do at that age. So they sold the company, and this is real. And what's fucked up is that it happened on April 1st. So most of us thought it was fake, and we thought it was an April Fool's joke. But joke's on us. It fucking really happened, or is really in the process of happening, I should say. Let's have a look at our hero Mojax and see what he has to say about it. Yeah, Serato has been sold.
Welcome to an emergency episode of Beat Source Tech. My name is Mojax, and yeah, we haven't done this for a while. I think the last time we did this was, getting on for 2 years ago, when it was announced that Serato was going to be acquired by Alpha Theta.
We're going to get to that deep.
The parent company of Pioneer DJ. And a couple of years later, that didn't happen. Didn't go through. Got blocked by the New Zealand Commerce Commission. Now, of course, Serato weren't going to stop being up for sale. They were still up for sale. And it turns out they've now been sold. They've been bought. Okay, now here's the timeline of today. I woke up, 7 o'clock in the morning, UK time. I saw that Steve from the DJ Lab had posted a video saying Serato has been sold. And I was like, not going to catch me out, Sonny Jim. Nah, no.
Can I say something that's, I don't have to, but I will anyways? Have you noticed that DJ City / Beat Source Tech has not covered Apple Music coming to the DJ software?
That's interesting.
It's a little bit obvious conflict of interest there.
Well, you're not going to catch me out because it's April Fool's, right? It's April the 1st. Of course it's an April Fool. Thought Steve was doing a little April Fool. Fair play, but I'm not going to watch that and get caught up in this. No chance. Then here we are, sort of 6-7 hours later. I'm on a Zoom meeting with a colleague and they say, hey, did you hear about the Serato acquisition? I'm like, yeah, did they get you with that April Fool? Very good, very good. And they're like, no, it's real. It's real. And it is real. I've looked it up, it's real. So here's my actual reaction, right? I've seen the headlines, I've skimmed through very briefly, but I haven't looked closely at this yet, right? This is a real thing. This website that I'm looking at now, Cision or whatever it is, this is a press release from the company that has bought Serato. Right, news provided by Tiny Limited. So this is the real deal. It's real. It's not fake. This is not an April Fool.
Serato's been purchased by a company called Tiny Limited.
So, Tiny announces a majority acquisition
that was my
of
nickname in high
Serato,
school.
a global leader in DJ software.
I wouldn't
and
brag
reports
about
strong
that.
Q4 preliminary results, right? So, it's kind of mixing up a whole bunch of different things in here. Serato, it talks about Serato, global leader in DJ software, 35% compound annual growth rate on number of paid subscribers over the past 5 years with attractive margins, I guess so. That's the thing. Subscribe.
So they're saying Serato's a global leader, 25-year track record. Their annual revenue is 68% with a range of $64.0 million. These numbers are all inflated. Their EBIT TDA, that's their everything before taxes and deductions, is roughly 45%. Estimated range 42.5 million. So yeah, that's a fucking big ass company. You know what I mean? They're not billionaires, but they're making probably, $40 to $60 million a year off of Serato.
Over the past 5 years with attractive margins, I guess so. That's the thing. Serato is not for sale because it's like in a mess or it's doing badly. Serato is really a healthy company.
Yeah, so that's a good point. The Serato wasn't in the shitter. They were just looking for a way out. There's a difference. You know what I mean? They know they have a sellable company, and they're making sure they find a way out. I could see that the game is on. Give me a second, you guys. You guys can hear the Marvel Rivals. There we go. I'll fix that. Okay, let's keep watching.
It just happens that the founders want to sell and move on, and I totally respect that, but Serato is not it's not a fire sale here, right? It's not a fire sale. They just want to move on. So yeah, the acquisition increases Tiny's ARR, I don't know what that means, by 68% to a range of 64 to 66 million. All of these acronyms, I don't know what they are. I'm not a finance guy, not a clue. Strategic addition enhances Tiny's software portfolio, accelerating revenue growth and strengthening long-term cash flow. The acquisition is going to be financed through a combination of net proceeds from Tiny's public offering of subscription.
Annual recurring revenue. And the EBITDA, somebody can look it up, but I know that it's before taxes and deductions.
Yeah, don't really care. So Tiny is not a small company, right? Total revenue of 194.2 million in financial year 2024. So, they're turning over a lot.
They're fucking definitely the stockholders are fucking swinging right now, big time.
Big company. They're not
their valuation of their company just went fucking sky high.
Small little firm, right? Reduced debt, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yo, Norbot, what up, man? 60 months. Thank you so much, homie.
To acquire a 66% interest. I mean, again, this is the one thing I will say
Big
here.
See you on Monday. Hope you're good, bro.
Yeah, okay. The headline, the title of this video is Serato's been sold. Again, it hasn't actually happened yet. Like, it hasn't happened at the time of making this. They're looking, it's going to close in the second quarter of 2025, subject to the satisfaction of customary closing conditions and regulatory approvals. And of course, regulatory approvals was the problem with the Alpha Theta one. When they tried to buy Serato, the regulators in New Zealand.
Sold yet.
Right. It hasn't. This is the proposal that's on the deal on the table, and the company is making a press announcement, which is part of, like legalizing or legitimizing the sale, and so it's definitely in motion.
Yeah.
The New Zealand Commerce Commission said no, not for you. You can't have it. So, I mean, I can't immediately see an issue with this tiny company, whoever they are. It doesn't look like there's going to be a problem, but you never know. So yeah, let's go on.
It's funny that they're called tiny, but they're huge.
What is Serato? Okay, so the acquisition, this is why Tiny are buying Serato. It's a category leader, loyal user base. Yeah, we are.
Wait, let's look at the fluff here. Serato is globally recognized as a leader data software. Yeah, okay.
Yes, true.
In the United States. Internationally less, but yes. Portfolio expansion. The acquisition bolsters Tiny's portfolio with a growing and profitable software business with opportunities for further expansion. Agreed. Growth acceleration. In close collaboration with Serato's management team, Tiny has developed a strategic plan to drive accelerated growth. This includes focus on advancing the product roadmap, strengthening digital marketing efforts, and applying other operational best practices. Subscription models are coming, y'all. Two things. I bet you there's a mobile app, and I bet you they're going to start charging you monthly. Next one, aligned leadership team. Serato's experience management. And I think that, by the way, the paid subscription would probably be unlocked if you were to buy licensed hardware, was my guess. Right. So it's nothing would be
like
really
it is now,
yeah.
kind of. You know, like it's
not much different than it is now.
Same.
Right.
Right.
Rekordbox is the same way, which is funny because Rekordbox gets a bad rap. It's the same shit. If you have a hardware active device, yeah.
Model.
Yep.
Right.
Serato's experience management team. I bet you though, what could happen is a subscription model that involves a cloud-based backup service. That could happen.
Yeah, extra bells and whistles. Like you'll get like the newer features or innovative stuff that like is only available now when you like sign up to Serato Plus.
More effects that you'll never use.
Yeah, exactly.
Aligned leadership. Serato's experienced management team remains in place with long-term incentive plans focused on growing intrinsic value, ensuring continuity, and alignment for the next stage of growth. So they're looking towards the growth of Serato and expansion of it. That's good. Tiny management anticipates that the acquisition will significantly boost annual recurring revenue. Yeah, it definitely will. Okay, cool. Awesome.
And significant market share built over the past 25 years. It's going to expand
Big up
Tiny's
Catch-22.
portfolio
No spaces.
with a growing and profitable software business with opportunities for further expansion, growth acceleration. So Tiny has developed a strategic plan to drive accelerated growth, focus on advancing the product roadmap, strengthening digital marketing efforts, and applying other operational best practices. So you know, none of this reads like these are like vultures coming in to strip this company down. That was my big concern when the Alpha Theta thing didn't happen, which I think, yeah, it probably is a good thing it didn't happen, right? It would have caused a very, very big competitor. It would have led to not a monopoly, but it would have really had a chilling effect on lots of other brands, and it would have shut down a large part of the market. And I wasn't 100% on board with it. Like, if it was the only option on the table, sure, whatever. But like, I'm feeling already like this maybe is better, because the worst case scenario, the outcome of that got turned down. I was like, well, it might be some horrible like VC company comes in, trims.
It's not
Serato
a music
down
company
to the
though.
bone.
That's what bothers
the
me.
Software just falls off a cliff, doesn't end up being good anymore. You know, we all have to migrate to algorithms, DJ or whatever else, right? And I just thought that's how it could go. If the wrong company comes in and buys Serato, that's the direction it could go. And it doesn't feel like, from what they're saying anyway, that doesn't feel like this. It's not all about, I mean, they're going to talk about shareholder value and stuff. Of course they are, because they're a financial firm, right? But like, it doesn't feel like that's where they're going with this. You know, Serato's experienced management team remains in place, you know, so that's a good thing as well, with long-term incentive plans, growing value, ensuring continuity and alignment for the next stage of growth. This is all positive things I'm taking away.
Yeah, but it's like
good,
PR
happy
fluff
feelings from
too,
this, right? Happy feelings. It's looking good. I'm cool with this. You know, net leverage, earnings, all that kind of stuff I don't care about. You know, the Jordan Taub, the Tiny CEO, you know, we're thrilled to announce we've got one of the most in many ways that Tiny's, you put your opinions on them and stuff. Like,
all right, here's some of the
movies that
I wanted to look at this too.
You've watched, and you like put your opinions on them and stuff. AeroPress is like a coffee press thing, and I don't drink coffee, but my wife actually
these
has
are
an
other things that Tiny owns. Okay.
AeroPress is like a coffee press thing.
That kind of looks like the.
I don't drink coffee, but my wife actually has
the
an
back
AeroPress.
of the DeLorean.
So, yeah, that's a good company.
fucking,
like, decent,
Mr.
solid
Fusion.
stuff. And MetaLab, I did look up MetaLab, and they are, let's have a look. MetaLab is like we make interfaces. So presentation software. So yeah, they make apps, I guess, for like the Atlantic.
So they're a
Uber,
mobile app designer for like Uber and other apps.
Suno, Calvin Klein, etc. So this is all cool stuff. You know,
so maybe there'll be a halfway decent Serato mobile app in the works here.
This is cool. I know, you know, definitely, you know, I don't think Serato's design is bad, but like
it changed
you
songs.
can always improve things, right?
Pooping,
and so
great.
yeah, that would be a good
innovation.
crossover perhaps with it. And yeah, the social aspect of Letterboxd, and maybe your future Serato controller can also make you a coffee. I don't know, but like, this is cool. Right? These aren't dodgy brands. I'm not looking at this going, oh, all they've got is like, you know, proper like dodgy brands. This is all fine stuff, all looking good. And then we're into numbers again. Don't care about numbers. All I care about is, does my DJ software work, and does it get better and more exciting over time? And that's all that matters to me. The numbers aren't really relevant at all. New Zealand Competition Commission is going to come up, right? I mean, this is not the worst case scenario by any stretch. It's not what I feared would happen. It's also not another competitor. It's not In Music buying it or something, which, you know, as much as I love the guys at In Music, I don't think that would have been good for the industry either. So yeah, overall, I think this could potentially be the best outcome, but please do let us know your thoughts down in the comments. How do you feel about this acquisition? Are you trepidatious? Are you excited for the future? Yeah, sound off down below.
I get it. Okay, so let's have a look at, I wanted to have a look at Tiny's businesses. I have a link to their shit. I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, and Deep seems to like know personally a little more about this.
That's the peak.
Yeah.
That's where we're ending. Okay, so next stage is who is Tiny. So let's figure out who Tiny is. This is their main website, tiny.com/companies. Looks like they own a company called MetaLab, Happy Fun Corp, Z1, Dribble. I'll be drilling down on these, don't worry. Creative Market, Stamped, 460, No or Kano, Orbit, Pixel Union, Archetype, Clean Canvas, WWR, Out of the Sandbox, Media Net Solutions, Meteor. Do you know what I'm seeing is the consistency between all of these? Is that they look very design oriented and nothing to do with music at all. letterbox, AeroPress. This looks like actual finished goods here. Everything else looks like a design firm or consultation. Here we go. Another finished goods, Matina. So let's go from the top here. What is MetaLab? Top left is usually their big one, right? So their big one, we make interfaces. This is what he went to. I see. Okay. They do Row, Adams, Upwork, The Atlantic. They do Suno. We've covered Suno. That's what the AI, the music AI music generator. Dude, what if Suno comes to fucking Serato?
I mean, it's already coming to Serato in my house.
Be like,
but yeah.
yo, make me a song about fucking so-and-so's birthday. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Make a song about this fucking asshole who keeps requesting this fucking song.
And then load it up. Let's go. Yeah.
Fuck you. Yeah.
Okay. Uber, Calvin Klein. What is Pitch? Pitch. Oh, it's like it's this like for it's what am I trying to think of? PowerPoint kind of shit. Got it.
Right.
Headspace. Okay. Meditation made simple. Headspace. It's like an app, meditation app. Got it. Okay. All work. Cool. Tight. Okay. Let's see what else they MetaLab looks legit. It's like a design firm that is a developing and design firm that makes mobile apps and for really big companies. It's weird. Yeah, I know. This is the company that owns Serato now, which is like, I'm not feeling.
Not yet.
Yeah. Major shareholder, but I'm just not feeling Serato culture here. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but okay. 200 products. Okay, so what do? They build better software together. Got it. So what do we do? Product management, design, engineering, modernization. Shit, I need to do this for my company. What's their number? Okay. Cool. Let's build something great. We make shit. This is what we do. Got it. They do product management. Understood. Okay. Big bunny shit. I get it. That's what's Z1. For real, right? Yeah, give me the cookies. It's fine. All right, let's see.
Nom.
The finest digital crafters you can rely on. So this is kind of the same company, maybe with a different avatar. Maybe they have a different target. Mama Ross, I just want to play video games. I know. Hater does too, I can tell.
No, Vader's falling asleep. He's been up since 3 a.m.
Yikes. So this is like a productivity app? Or they build these apps. So you can make you can do whatever you want with it. I see. They design this shit. I get it. They have to do productivity, entertainment, fashion. Okay.
Is that like a web shell?
They design it. They're the company that makes it. Looks like Z1 Digital Studios.
Because it kind of looks like Wix.
Yeah, it does look like Wix.
Like that kind of thing.
I think they have one of those in here actually. Dribble is the next one. Discover the world's top designers. So this is probably like a
yeah,
Canva kind of thing. Am I looking at right? Or like, but like, no, it's more like a what's that called? What's the name? Fiverr, like a Fiverr for designers.
Thumbtack.
Yeah.
Fiverr.
Yep.
There's one established ones already. It's escaping me too. The names of them.
Okay, I get it.
There's like 99 Design. There's other shit like that.
So they subcontract designers and provide a platform.
Yeah.
Got it. For those looking for design. So they're matchmakers. Understood.
Mad bombs.
Next one, creative market. What do you do? Whimsical spring weddings. Explore designs. Be creative.
Another Wix.
This is like a Wix. Yeah. Or like a, yeah. Design assets. Yeah. Okay. Like a not Canva.
Yeah, like a
This,
Squarespace,
yeah.
Wix, like that kind of shit.
Stamped. This is like loyalty programs and review incentives. Okay. I could use this actually. The shop could use help in this area too.
Reputation management.
Well,
It says.
I'm really proud of our reputation. We have a really good rep at the shop. One thing that's interesting about the business model at the shop, like anybody cares, is if we do a good job, there's a good chance we won't see you for a while. And so we're really reliant on reviews and referrals as far as like how we can extend the lifetime value of our customer. And so having a company that's dedicated to doing it is super helpful at a certain scale. I'm not quite there yet, but yeah, this is sick.
I gotta tap out, y'all. I love y'all.
Later, homie.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see. That's what's stamped. It's stamped when we just socked. Okay. 460. What is this? Your UGC, your Instagram made shoppable. Turn your Instagram, UGC, and ambassador content into shoppable galleries for your online store email campaign. So it's an e-commerce solution. Got it. So this is for like Instagram models that are trying to monetize on their content by providing an e-commerce solution like, look at the pants I'm wearing, you could buy them here kind of thing, right?
Right.
This is so far away from Serato. I don't even know what to think right now.
A lot of it is, yeah. I'm getting more, but I mean, like Deep was saying that they're very hands off. They let like the company that's already set in place like do their thing. Maybe that's what they're gonna do with Serato, and they just own it. You know what I mean?
No, I
And
get
it's
it.
not
Yeah,
like
their acquisition.
maybe I'm just trying to be positive about it, but you know,
No,
this does make me nervous as well.
Shopify apps that will launch your. So this is a Shopify template thing. Got it. Okay, so they build your Shopify store for you. That's cool. I can see a need for that. Okay, Pixel Union, another Shopify creator. Okay, probably a different target. Like these folks are targeting a certain group, and these folks are targeting a different kind of person, but they do the same job. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Another one. Got it. This is our guy. This is the person that we would be assigned to, the archetype. Yeah, you get to do with the hoodie. That's yours. Oh yeah, I remember WeCommerce for sure. WordPress plugin. Hell yeah. Clean Canvas. Trusted by 100,000+ merchants worldwide.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Got it. So they're a web design firm that's specifically for those who are heavy in e-commerce and need a front end and a back end. Got it. Meteor. He got his break starting that. Which one? Deep. I'm going too fast, am I? You want to jump in the Zoom, dude?
I feel like this would be a good episode for you to do so, since you
Yeah.
have information we don't.
Yes. All right. Perfect.
Yeah.
We could use the insight. I want.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
Make my blood pressure go down just a little bit.
I'm gonna keep looking while he preps. Man like naked. Let's see. Meteor.
I was looking at it, Funky Girl.
So Meteor is like a Wix. Got it. Okay. Deep coming in. MSI. Oh, that site's gone. Okay. Out of the sandbox. More Shopify themes. Okay. Those of you just tuning in, we're looking at the company that now owns Serato. We're looking at the other companies that they own.
Well, it's trying to acquire Serato at the moment.
Right. These people are trying to acquire. Thank you for correcting me on that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. I'm not trying to like stir it up. It's lazy more than anything.
No, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I get it.
So this is a job board for remote jobs. So these guys they're like a temp agency for remote workers.
I need one of them.
WeWorkRemotely.com.
Fucking yeah. I'll fucking write that down. That's the real. The 48-hour shutoff bill came last week. Let's put it that way. Right? We needs it.
All right, Funky Girl is writing it down. Yeah, let me put the link in the chat. You got it, y'all. It's all good. Yeah, I'm with you. This is for our people right here.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Right? There you go. Big up. All right. Maybe they'll be staffing for Serato.
For real. Oh, I have a thing or two. Let me just say.
All right. Deep, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I wanted to finish going through these companies, and I wanted to hear your thoughts on all of this and also your experience, because you do have a background. We were watching you in the chat. Plus, you and I talked about this already a little bit. I got a few more to go through. Let's see. The next one. This is under the Tiny Fund heading, which I think is like they have more stake into it. I don't know what that means, but okay.
Yeah.
Letterboxed. Let's see. Immediately I get a Google ad on the bottom here. That's a bad look. I hate that.
Yeah.
Let's see. So this is track films you've watched, save those you want to see, and tell your friends what's good. So this is like trying to be like a social media for music buffs. Deep has not seen this place. He's never been here before.
Movie, yeah.
Yeah.
You use Letterboxd?
Yeah,
it's for movies. Yeah, totally. So it's like a way to discover movies and TV. Yeah. Letterboxd.
He's like, what's movies, what's TV?
Okay. Wouldn't know where to start.
All right. Letterboxd is tight. We got 2 votes. We got 2 upvotes for Letterboxd. That's the first one that anybody's even heard of, I think. Okay. Dope. All right. Big up Letterboxd. And it's movies, it's entertainment. So that's in line in a lot of ways, right? So, okay. Let's see what else we got. AeroPress. Got it. Imagine if IMDb and Pinterest had a baby. That's Letterboxd. Proper. All right. Yeah, give me the cookies. Whatever. AeroPress. The world's best reviewed coffee press. Full body, like a French press. This is a physical item.
Yeah, this is the Mr.
This is a finished. This is a finished good. This is not a digital service or anything. It looks like Mr. Fusion. It belongs on the back of the DeLorean. But they're selling $80 coffee presses. Copy that. Okay.
So like a French press, or what is it? Is that what?
There you go. There's your side by side.
Yeah, French press. Okay, that's what it's like, but it isn't. It's better. Gotcha.
See all those green check marks?
Yeah, things it doesn't have and things it does. Okay. No grit or bitterness.
Coffee making Hitachi one. Yeah, right. Wait, show more. Oh, I want to see more things. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we need a slap chop.
Grind
video.
all sizes. I'm into it.
Okay, tiny.
Brew and clean in 2 minutes. Okay.
Looks
You-
like a slap chop.
Yeah, it really does, right? Watch this. You're going to love my nuts.
Dude.
Okay. It's a coffee press. Understood. Cool.
This one was a bit of a breakout product for them, I think. This one's definitely done the rounds. Yeah, got a bit of hype over, I think, around it. It's actually a good product.
Is it at Target or something? Like, is it like?
I don't know actually, but the people I know personally that use that swear by it, and it definitely did the rounds in kind of tech circles. Everyone seems to have one. Do you know what I mean?
Got it. I'm curious. The AeroPress. So
I mean, French presses haven't changed their design in a long time, and that thing is way cooler.
yeah.
Mhm.
Looks more convenient for people that are coffee people.
Little Fever has an AeroPress. Okay. You had an AeroPress years ago. Okay. I bought one, but I haven't figured out how to use it. Amazing. So this is
There
a
you go.
thing. This is a thing. Okay.
This is a thing.
Okay.
Little Fever
I
pickup.
think if I'm mistaken, this is their first finished good on the lineup that we've seen. I think everything else has been a service of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Next, conference badge. What is this? They make badges. Okay, this is a finished good also. Okay. They print cardboard badges. You need badges? Okay. Pretty straightforward. They got some shit in French over here for the French Canadians. Okay. They make badges. Okay. Their name is called conferencebadge.com and they make fucking conference badges. How much more straightforward can you be about that? Okay.
I just want to see Wolfgang Mozart as a speaker at something. If they can do that, then they're incredible.
That'd be incredible. I would go. I would go. I'd catch the live stream.
Definitely would watch that.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know what he's doing? He's decomposing.
Hey,
Composing.
nice. Nice.
So this one's called girlboss.com. Gain control of your schedule and your life in a weekend. So it looks like productivity software, female centric. Pretty cool. So their avatar is clearly like, you know, females, and there looks like it's productivity software to help you manage your day.
So it's as if there's no real rhyme or reason as to their acquisitions. They just got a random smorgasbord of businesses.
Right.
In
A lot of
ways,
it's
you're right.
technology centric.
There's
and
nothing.
That's pretty much the only theme.
Right. There's nothing. There's. I mean, the only consistency is the design of this website. I think this is like all over the place as far as like businesses goes. True version control for sketch files. Design collaboration shouldn't be extra work. No more digging through Dropbox and Google Drive. Always know where to find the latest. Stay in the design flow. So this is like a Dropbox for designers, like a cloud service for creatives and product design.
Looks like it.
Yeah. I think that this is actually pretty cool. So this will allow for really good collaboration, and you don't have to worry, like it's like they're saying, you don't have to worry about fucking signing into a Dropbox and finding the wrong file and shit like that. Abstract, yeah. You've heard of Abstract too? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Next is Be Funky. Photo editing and graphic design made for everyone. Your all-in-one
Sounds
creative
familiar.
solution. Let's look at their sizzle.
Be Funky is photo editing and graphic design made for everyone. With a powerful yet easy-to-use photo editor, collage maker, and graphic designer all rolled into one seamless online platform. Enhance the brilliance of your photos with artificial intelligence.
Do you want to, Billy?
Or
Do you want
take
to
control
so
over
I
every edit.
saw this guy shows up on my For You feed on X. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, no. So I immediately sent you the link, I think, Billy,
I have
of
that.
his post.
I have that.
You have it? Good.
Yeah, that's my finale.
Oh, all right, good. Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like a Canva or like a Envato. It's online photo editing, and it is with really simple tools. That's pretty cool. I get it. Okay. Good shit. Good shit. Never heard of Be Funky, but awesome. This looks like another finished product, like a tea or some kind of energy drink. Steady energy powered by Yerba Mate.
Yerba mate.
Yerba Mate. What is it? Anybody know?
The video, we don't have the site anymore on sharing screen, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
On the
My bad.
stream. All good.
Yerba mate. Is it mate? I thought it was mate. I fucking
No
calling it
idea.
mate the whole time.
I like it better as mate.
Yeah.
Yerba mate.
All right, mate.
Okay. This is like in the tech sector. I've seen people drinking stuff like
Yeah,
this stuff,
yeah. All the like
The
hippie
fucking yeah,
code
exactly.
like programmers were
Yep.
like
Kombucha type category.
It's
right?
mate or yerba mate. Okay.
Is it mate? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I see I'm around enough hippie tech bros because I'm literally in that area that I know how to pronounce that, even though I don't drink it.
Got it. There's a beverage called a Club Mate. Got it. Okay. Probably add vodka, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
People do that all the time.
Introduced to me from Argentina. Ah. Oh, look, the can shakes when you go over it. That's kind of cute. Okay. Last one is wholesalepet.com. Please don't tell me it's animals. Okay, it's pet food. Got it. Okay.
They like literally the black market, like just selling dogs, wholesale pets.
Yo, you gonna buy 10 of these dogs? I got
Yeah,
you.
yeah. You want 10 corgis for a deal? We got you. When you need to buy in bulk.
We're only doing wholesale here. It's like Costco. They're all saran wrapped together.
No.
Okay, I get it. That's pretty self-explanatory. Wholesalepet.com. What kind of brands do you recognize? Pet owners, do you recognize any of these brands? Woof Pet, Huxley and Kent, Catalog Dog, Preppy Puppy Bakery. This all looks
The
like
real
bougie
test
shit.
is if they have small animal stuff. That's the real test. That's a real, or is it just dog and cat oriented?
I see toys.
No love for the small ants. No love for the littles.
Categories. Pet apparel, harnesses, grooming and shampoos for cats and other critters.
Okay, we get some
Collars.
other critters. Small animal products. It's way down there in that. At least they have some.
Where do you see that at? I'm gonna look for
It's
small.
under for cats and other critters. If you go
there
cat,
you go.
cat, 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 and then it says fish products, and it says bird products, it's small animal products. It's a tiny little thing.
Look at the little car.
I know. Love it.
The castle? What the fuck is that, dude?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're just things that they'll like literally be like, it'll be like $30 and they'll literally chew it up in 1 week and it'll be gone.
Bet.
That's what that is.
Bet.
But still fun.
Okay. Bend the Bones are your go-to for dogs. Okay. Word up. So these are all the brands that they own, and at least on their website. And they're in the process of acquiring Serato. I'm not mad. I mean, this all looks great. There was one that was kind of a whoops. What happened? It was this one at 404'd, the Media Net Solutions Inc. So we'll figure out what's going on with that. But it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if they're all Canadian. I'm assuming not because
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Deep, give us a little bit of a background while I queue up what you sent me.
Yeah. I know of this guy Andrew Wilkinson, who's the founder of this
How do you
company,
know him?
by way of, no, not personally, by way of some of the stuff that I consume online. There's a podcast YouTube channel called My First Million, and that's actually quite entertaining if you're kind of just casually listening to people talk about entrepreneurship. And this guy at Wilkinson collaborates a lot with the two guys that run that podcast. One of them, by the way, was involved in Twitch. His name's Sean Puri,
Okay.
and he was somewhere in the exec team when Twitch was acquired. So there's a connection, whatever. But anyway, it's just an interesting kind of like once in a while I'll just drop in, have a little listen. It's more entertainment than anything else. For people that don't know me, I've worked in online startups for 20 years. So, you know, you kind of just, you're aware of these things. So I've come across Andrew Wilkinson a number of times. I've heard him talk. He's got a book out talking about kind of the way he invests. I think the way he invests, the way he does business. But he is very, so he's in BC, he's in Victoria. He's where Clever Girl is. He's
Right.
where Beat Pacific Guru is.
Yep.
He's out there. So he's up here with us. And I think he got his break. I don't know how he did it, but I think he pretty much started WeCommerce, which is maybe a little bit like WooCommerce, which was that WordPress plugin, which would allow you, which was like a payments processor. So he built that out. I think he sold it for some millions, and then he bought it back and then just tried to run with it. 2016 time, he created Tiny, which is the company we're looking at, as a holding company for kind of what he was messing about with, which is, I think it was kind of design agency type stuff. So that's his area, and certainly, Billy, as you look at that website, you see a lot of that stuff in that area. Right. Now, this guy is interesting. He takes a leaf out of Warren Buffett's kind of investment strategy. Warren Buffett, of course, is the guy who invented the breakfast buffet. Um, n- Not really. He's the guy who decided to liquidate all his money, actually, very recently,
Yes, he
just when the
did.
stock market died. Like he just had cash.
Yep.
Bro killed it. Still never misses.
Yep.
Buffett, what they do, I say they, the other guy, Charlie Munger's passed away now, is what they do is they'll find companies that don't really have too much competition. Market leading companies. So Coca-Cola, Sears Candies is a very kind of strange category leader in its own area. And they will hold a majority stake of those companies, and they will leave them alone. You keep on doing what you're doing. We bought you because you were good. We didn't buy you because you were dying and we're
And
going
you
to
have this
strip you.
niche,
Right.
right?
Right. Leave you alone, do your thing, carry, just get on with it. And their investment strategy is broad, and there's so many types of category of businesses that can fit this.
Right. Well,
So they're not just a
that's when
tech.
businesses are trying to sell. Usually, that's when you want to sell is when you're on the up like that and you're ready to sell it. And people build businesses to be sold when they're in that position. And if they're trying to exit, they'll start building a business in a direction in order to make it sellable in that situation. Buying a business that's on the downside is way more risky. You know what I mean? And so that's a different style of company. I don't, Tiny isn't coming off as a company that is buying businesses that are fire selling, as Mojax put it. Sorry, go
Right.
ahead. Yeah.
Totally. And there's a strategy for buying businesses that are on their way down. You can strip them, you can kind of repurpose them and do other things with them. And I don't know what the terms of a lot of these are, but it is certainly not his strategy.
Right.
So I think they've got their investment strategy is they will pick up businesses for 1 million. They'll pick up business for 300 million.
Sure.
And they will find businesses that are in a niche that don't have too much competition. If you think about Serato as I'm talking about this,
Right.
don't have too much competition, niche, solid, and they'll buy a majority stake and they will leave them alone.
Right.
This guy Wilkinson has talked about how much he leaves them alone. Is leave them alone.
Right.
Don't talk about, just don't get involved in their shit. In fact, you come talk to me every quarter and we'll talk about numbers, but I'm not going to tell you your business.
He's not going
You
to
know
try
what
to
you're
change the
doing.
culture there, right? That's the whole point.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Right.
So it's a very, very high level of autonomy. So when we think about what might happen to Serato, well, I think what might happen to Serato is they'll just continue to do what they want to do internally, whatever that culture is. You know it better than I do. You two know it better than I do. Well, we'll talk about the tweet in a bit, but this guy seems to have a little bit of background. He tried a little DJing a little back in the day and stuff, so he's a little bit excited. But when I saw this, I talked to my friend Jason, who I worked with for about a decade.
Uh-huh.
A friend, we all out here in BC. He knows him. Not too tight, but he also said he was surprised when he saw this one. But then, you look at some of the businesses they're in, a lot of them are digital. AeroPress was a bit of an outlier. This one is a huge outlier, but it does fit their MO, which is they will pick up interesting businesses, solid category niche, category leaders, and leave them alone. And they're on the market, they're on the stock market too. So Tiny is a public company.
Right.
In fact, I might actually have a bit of stock. No, I think it's very cheap actually. But they're long term, and this guy's just been working, been grinding it out, and this is a billionaire. He's got a book out.
I wonder if
Tells
their
you
stock is moving. Let me see.
Yeah.
So
I think they're on just the Canadian.
everything is down right now because of what's going on in the world, right?
Yeah.
But they are currently in Canadian dollars down only 1.72% right now.
Yeah, very, very cheap stock, right? I think it's the sort of thing.
It actually might be a good time to buy because
I was gonna say,
yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I mean, these lot. I mean, you make these bets, right? Make these bets. Put $1,000 down. Don't look at it for 20 years,
right?
And just see, right? But interesting company for sure. The autonomy piece he's talked about it, over and over again, so I'm well aware of that. Mojack, Mojack's kind of got, what's going to happen. They're not a kind of music company that doesn't make sense. I don't think it even matters.
Right.
They're just looking to hold it.
Well, you mentioned how he talks about being hands off. You've actually heard this person say that in these podcasts that you're listening to.
Yeah.
You've heard about his strategy on how he works with the businesses that he's acquiring. And it sounds like it's very hands off. You're already winning. Keep winning. Good job.
Right. They're not trying to infiltrate the system. They're just they're just going to financially be more secure now, right? I mean, or not in limbo anymore.
Yeah.
Well, they weren't ever in limbo. Actually, that's the thing is that I don't think Serato was actually hurting according to these reports.
But they're trying to sell. They were in the process of trying to sell. Obviously, they looking for a suitor.
You can't buy Canadian stock in E-Trade. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy for sure.
That's cool.
And very easy to see him online talking about his business. He's been on tons of podcasts. Yeah.
Let's take a look at his tweet, shall we? And pull it up on the screen right now.
What do you call it if it's on X now? It's not called a tweet. It's called a...
I don't know.
I think they called it a post, but
a post.
I think tweet's still good. Tweet's still good.
Okay.
Is tweet making me sound old? Like if I'm still like if it's
no, I refuse to call it X, so it's fine. Like, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, dude. No,
what do
I don't blame you.
It now? Is there like a name? Is there
like after?
I mean, I got a segment on my stream. I call it tweet of the day. I don't give a fuck.
Right?
Yeah, I mean that's
pull up the funniest X post. Anyway.
But I feel like on a long enough timeline, calling it a tweet if it's been X for like more years than it was Twitter is like both the OG way of saying it and also showing your age. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Anyways, like using old terminology that's already become archaic is what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Telling people to like roll down their window or rewind the tape, kind of, I don't know. All right. So this is his post on the 31st of March saying, huge news. We just bought a majority stake in Serato, the leading DJ software company. If you've ever been to a club, festival, or wedding reception in the last couple of decades, you've likely danced to music played using Serato. Not a lie there. It's the gold standard for DJs, arguably, from the unknowns in their dorm room to huge acts like Diplo. He went there. Fun fact, Diplo and I are the exact same age. We have the same birthday on the same year. If you're scratching your head wondering why Serato sounds so familiar, here's a few places you might recognize it from. And he goes on to quote lyrics. You ain't got no fucking Yeezy in your Serato, quoting Kanye West in Dark Fantasy. Or Serato spinning while I'm dropping these verses, Kendrick Lamar says in Element. Or run through Serato like a marathon, Jay-Z says in Holy Grail. This is an epic post.
He failed, by the way, to quote the very famous Billy Lane COVID quote, Bun Serato. Where's the fucking applause button?
Yeah.
Holy shit. The legendary.
Yeah, I have Blame Serato like t-shirts that I used to sell because that's what everybody does. They blame Serato. Like they go to the mixer and shit doesn't work and they start unplugging my Serato. So I just said, oh yeah, blame Serato. That's fine. Serato's fault.
I used to be a very bad DJ in my 20s. Okay, so Mr.
Me too.
He used to be a very bad DJ. My DJ name was DJ FKFC. What the fuck does that even mean?
Fuck KFC.
Finger licking good, son.
Finger licking good. Fuckface. It was fuckface. Oh my god, you're
That's amazing.
This guy's rude.
The guy who bought Serato was DJ
Fuckface.
Fuckface.
Perfect.
This is the perfect video title for you to see it on YouTube already, Billy. Holy shit.
DJ Fuckface owns Serato. Oh my god.
Pumping
Okay.
the Mega Mix.
That's amazing.
So good.
That's amazing. Oh, find some mixtapes. Somebody find his old SoundCloud. Fortunately for Tiny and our investors, this is far from a nostalgic vanity purchase. I sure hope so. And then here's his numbers. 25-year track record of consistent growth. Bootstrapped in New Zealand. Bootstrap meaning that they did it themselves. They didn't have any outside investment. It's the hardest way to do it and the best way to do it, if you ask me. 35% compound annual growth on recurring revenue over the last 5 years. That's amazing. I wish my shop was 35 compound annual. That's awesome. Over 2 million users worldwide. That's huge. And that's actually probably lower than I thought. I thought it would definitely be more than that. So that number could be higher, honestly. Impressive profitability with a 34% EBITDA margin. That's a really good margin. Deep integration with the best DJ hardware manufacturers. No lie there. For those of you that are Tiny shareholders, so these are the stockholder, the acquisition boosts the ARR by about 68% to between 64 and 66 mil. Is that Canadian? That's Canadian, right? No, that's dollars. That's US.
I think it's going to be dollars, yeah.
Yep. Increases our adjusted EBITDA by approximately 45%. So stockholders are loving it. Their stock is just about to be a great. In fact, it's probably, like, I'm not kidding, it might be a good time to buy Tiny right now. Serato is exactly the kind of business we love, the category-defining brand with a deeply passionate user base, is what Deep was talking about, and a long runway ahead. The founders and team in Auckland have built something truly special over 25 years, and I'm thrilled they chose us as their long-term home. A warm welcome to AJ, Steve, Young, and the entire Serato team. So he's acknowledging that, we're hands off. The company's coming in. It's just, what I mean? They're we just majority shareholders now, and we couldn't be more excited to have you join the team, join the Tiny family. And we're looking forward to helping you take it to the next level. P.S. As a part of this announcement, Tiny also announced the strong Q4 results. You can check out the results in the details in the acquisition, the full press release. Cool.
Hey.
Liquidating your 401 and buying in Tiny, right? DJ Fuckface, let's go. We need a DJ Fuckface emote now. Oh, it's so good. All right. Well, what do you guys think? What is your
I think it's good.
Yeah?
I think it's great.
Okay.
We don't want somebody going in there and changing the whole thing. That's, I mean, there's some things we'd like to change, obviously. We've talked about it on the show, but
I'm curious if this is going to spark innovation. And I'm also curious if this is going to cause any issues with their existing licensing. I don't see it as as far as I can tell, there's no like competitors or anything along with any of other Tiny's companies. So there's no like cross beef happening.
Like Apple Music's not going to pull out now because of
Right.
this or some weird.
Right. That kind of thing. Right. And
Yeah.
there's and so it looks like in Deep's confirmation of his stance on being hands off and letting the growth grow and letting it all, letting it run its course. And the fact that this guy used to DJ and like understands what Serato means to the DJ community. I feel like this is a win for the owners of Serato, the people that the founders of Serato. If they were looking for a way to dump majority share, cash out on like, selling majority of stake of their company, and they can now, sip cocktails and let the Serato team continue to be great. I think this could be a great win. I just hope that one thing that doesn't happen, and this happens to a lot of businesses when they do catch a win, is they become complacent. And I'm nervous about complacency would probably be the only thing. You know what I mean?
How much more complacent gets Serato? Sorry.
Well, it could happen. You know what I mean? A lot of businesses, when they get a little bit of a come up, they're like, okay, I'm good now. And that actually is what fucks them in the long run, right? Because they become lazy. They make
because they don't innovate and
they let less innovation. You know what I mean? And so
they're not pushing for the new.
Right.
And this is, I mean, you can apply this to any business that's acquired. I don't know who it is that's running the culture in Serato's the case we're talking about. You can apply it to any business. But if it's AJ, it's one of those people and they've decided, well, actually, it's been 25 years now. I'm tired. Just want to do something else, right? Then there might be a problem.
That's what I'm talking about.
You need some vision inside that business, and it's not going to be tiny.
Right.
It's not their MO.
Right. And so if Serato was positioning themselves to be sold, then it would make sense that if there was like a flagship person that was driving the culture in that company, that they would have spent the years to find the 10 people that would be needed in order to replace that one person, if that makes sense. Like, and a lot of times that doesn't happen. AeroPress with stems. Let's
nice. Yeah, you really need one person, right? It's always going to end up being, it's never going to be a group of 10 that can do it.
No, you're right.
You need one or two.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah.
And who is that person? And I think that when I've got in the past, when I've looked at that website, I went looking, I even went and years ago, I went and saw the process of applying to put yourself forward to be acquired, because they're actively always looking for businesses, small businesses, big businesses.
Right.
You could just kind of just rock up and put your details in.
Right.
And they're very the kind of the sort of stuff they put on their website from founders, and they're so happy with the relationship and stuff. You would think that Tiny spent a long time getting to know those people.
Right. Right.
So that so really you're putting a lot of faith in Tiny to be clear they've got that vision still intact. They're not going to duck out.
Their roster is not large. Like you could tell they're particular about who they choose. This isn't like a list of like 100 or 1,500 different companies, right? This is like they have like a dozen companies, and they're working. They're all like they're very centric in what they do. They're very niche in where they're at, and Serato fits there. But they're not like I don't know. I'm trying where my point is with this, but the way I see it, like the fact that they vetted Serato means that, like you said, that this isn't something like a decision that was made overnight in a lot of ways. I feel like Serato probably has been positioning themselves to be acquired for a while now. And there have been multiple people that have been, taking a look. And the two most serious ones that have gotten press are Alpha Theta and now Tiny. But I feel like Serato has been positioning itself to be acquired for a while now. And companies like this company, Tiny, have already been, looking at the possibility of purchasing a company like this. And Alpha Theta and Tiny were the two that have come closest so far. And it looks like it's going to happen for Tiny, because I don't see anything stopping them at this point. There's no antitrust at all, like Sapienus was saying. So
I like that he's on a first name basis and even mentions them in that post. I mean, that goes a long way.
Yep.
For the respect or whatever that he has for the company.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
We'll see.
You look at the language. Thank you for choosing us.
Right.
This kind of thing.
Right.
Clearly a bit of competition there, you know?
Right. This is good. All right, y'all.
Yeah, it's better than Alpha Theta. I feel like maybe it would just get lost in the ether, right?
I was against Alpha Theta buying it, and I thought that if it did happen, that it would be fucking crazy because it technically wouldn't be a monopoly, but god damn, that would be a huge market share.
Yeah.
A huge market share.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen. All right, let's figure out who we're rating. Let's see.
Thank you, Deep, for your insight. And
hell yeah.
Oh, for sure, man.
Let's see. We're gonna raid into Shogosi for sure. Hell yeah.
Shogosi.
Yeah. That's the homie right there. Perfect.
Hell yeah.
All right, you guys. No Inside the Ride this Saturday. I am going to a cheer competition for my daughter. And so
bring it on. It's been broaded.
Right? It's been broaded.
Oh, you don't get that deep. You got to see that movie. Bring it on. Well, maybe you don't got to see it. Anyway,
never going to happen. But
yeah,
anyway.
you don't have to see it.
No.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, that ain't happen.
I'll laugh along like I understand.
All right.
But so no Inside the Ride this weekend. We'll be back next week. Wednesday, DJ's Not DJing. Saturday, Inside the Ride. Love you guys. We'll see you at the next one. Deep, thank you so much for coming on. Make sure you tune in daily. Was it Monday through Friday?
Yeah, if you happen to be brave enough to be on X, I'm there at 5 o'clock Pacific.
5 p.m. Pacific,
random
Monday through
stream,
Friday.
Very random.
Average is about an hour?
About an hour until I stop.
So show up on time, y'all. This isn't like a Twitch. This is like a Twitch thing where you can be like, oh yeah, you started at 5, but I get there by like 9 and this still be on. That's not how it works. He's going to be on for an hour. Show up at 5 on the dot. Be knocking on the door, waiting for him to go live. And make sure you guys come back here on Wednesday. And also, FYI, be prepared for Inside the Ride to just be starting earlier, probably as soon as May. I'm thinking I'm going to have Inside the Ride start at least 2 hours earlier. Your boy cannot pull a double like that and stay up till 2 in the morning. It's getting rough. So we're going to have to push Inside the Ride up a couple hours. All right, you guys. Love you guys. See you the next one. Bye.
Bye.